Yo, what up, everybody? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Yo, listen, so, you know, I just wanted to come live real quick, and I'm likely going to go live later because there's a couple of things that I just want to. It was something that I stumbled across by accident a few days ago, actually, and I thought it would be an interesting topic to share with the community and show how it could be done. So I'm actually going to probably do that later on today. I've been meaning to do it for a while now, ever since I saw it, but I've just been really, really, really busy, and so I haven't had the time. But you know, a lot of y'all saw my live video yesterday on IG or YouTube, and I said that I was just beginning to stretch my legs, right? I was just beginning to, get warmed up. I'm just getting warmed up, right? I just said that yesterday. There's a lot of things that I do in the community and a lot of work that I put forth that, unfortunately I wasn't able to broadcast publicly because, of course, I was on supervised release. And so, when you're on supervised release, you have to be very careful about, what you're doing, what you're saying, because, you're still on supervised release. So you still have, your various restrictions, and even, it's not even maybe directed restrictions. Sometimes it's indirect restrictions, things that they just make up on the fly and say, oh, well, we don't want you to do that, right? Because when you're on supervised release, their goal is to keep you on your face. They don't want you to be who you are, right? They don't like that, right? Because then they have to acknowledge who and what you are, and that doesn't make them excited. So, I've been on supervised release now for almost 30 days. And, when you are who you are, when your work product speaks for you, things happen, right? Because relationships don't change. Regardless of what your circumstances or situations are, who you are in your relationships, they just don't change, right? So, when I was speaking to my hater fan base yesterday in my direct message to them, I definitely said I was just stretching my legs. I'm just getting warmed up. So let's talk about some other things, right, that, I've got going on that I can now speak on publicly because it's official. Now that I'm off supervised release, I can be officially associated, and I am officially associated. So first of all, I am now on the board of directors for Our Women in Politics, right? So I'm in the political space as well, but I have been for a very, 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 very long time, even before, I took my unneeded, unwanted, and unnecessary federally sponsored vacation. I was active in the political process, active in the political space, and so I am now officially on the board of directors for Our Women in Politics. It's they're based in Georgia, and their whole goal, which I'll read it to you. I'm doing this because I just updated my LinkedIn, funny enough. Our Women in Politics organization strives to demonstrate the impact of women in political leadership, as well as bring much needed attention and support to the many voices of women who want to be a part of global change, to better serve the motivated women whom we aim to empower. Establishing a sense of community is crucial. We are completely nonpartisan, seeking instead to bring as many minds as possible to greater discussions of the public good. In the interest of combining strength from both sides of the party line, we invite everyone to the discussion regardless of party affiliation. So that's Our Women in Politics, right? So, I'm officially on their board. And, when anybody who takes the time to a brief moment to look into Our Women in Politics, if they know what they're looking at, will realize something very important. So that organization is in partnership with the National Coalition of the 100 Black Women. And if you don't know who they are, you better do some research, right? And figure out who they are, right? So, that's that. The second thing that I want to share, again, this goes to the criminal justice and social reform work that I actively participate in the community. So I just became a committee member for the National Action Network Second Chance Committee. Yeah. See, But if you knew anything about me, you'd know that I was on their economic and development panel back in 2013 before my unneeded, unwanted, unnecessary, you know what I mean, federally sponsored vacation. So what you're starting to see is that these relationships, they don't die. You know, these relationships don't change. Who I am is who I am. And to be affiliated with such organizations that have such powerful connections and such powerful relationships, to be publicly, you know, on their committees and on their boards, says a lot about who and what I am. I just want to put that out there for the record. So see, you know, my detractors, my hater fan base, they only see me. They don't realize that, you know, relationships makes the world go round, right? It's all about association. It's all about who you know. And as you can gather, you know, from just the little bit I've shared, you know, right now from my, you know, new official affiliations, these people are very well connected and have some very powerful relationships. I mean, if you don't know who the National Action Network is in the African American community, that's amazing. You should do some research. Because the National Action Network, the founder of the National Action Network is Reverend Al Sharpton. So for me to be on one of his committees, I mean, that says a lot about who and what I am, right? But, you know, as I said, I'm just stretching my legs. I'm just getting started. Just keep watching. I mean, who I am is who I am. It's starting to come to light now. I'm starting to stretch these legs. I'm getting started. I'm getting warmed up. It's exciting. It's exciting. But, you know, the thing about this is, you know, and it's funny because, and I just want to throw this out there, you know, one of my hater fan base, they said that they took a look at my foundation website. And, you know, it's under development, right? So we have a under development splash page up, of course, right? And that won't change until I decide what direction I want to go with the redevelopment. And then I will dictate and the work will get done. Now, but in that discussion, he forgot to mention a couple of things. We're a civil society organization with the Economic and Social Council for the United Nations. We're also a member of the United Nations Global Compact. I mean, that's easy to, if you just take a trip to my LinkedIn page and, you know, click on the link, you will see that we are an active participant with the United Nations Global Compact. We're a member. Careful, careful. Because these associations are real. And see, what you got to understand, you see me. I don't come by myself. It's a lot of well-connected, very powerful, well-placed people that are invested in my well-being, my safety, my security, and my success. Right? And that's starting to be made known now. Be very careful. Because see, when you put my name in your mouth, you don't understand the types of enemies that you're making. You see what I'm saying? People that could easily crush you. It wouldn't even be a thought. They don't even have to roll out of bed to do that. That's the thing about that, right? You know, like, again, who I am and what I do is 100% above board and legit. The value and knowledge and resources that I bring to bear are irrefutable, undeniable, and impactful. See, that's the thing. I don't do a lot of talking because, you know, for me, I walk much more than I talk. I'm busy walking. I found out a long time ago that people that do a lot of talking, right, they don't have much time to walk. And that's the interesting thing. I'm walking. And as I said before, you know, a lot of these haters and detractors, bro, we're not even in the same universe. I turn down more opportunities than you'll ever be offered. That's real. Like, and I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. So keep watching. Keep watching the level up. I'm off supervised release now, so I can be me fully. Keep watching. You're going to find out. You're going to find out exactly who and what I am and what I'm about. You're going to find out, you know, some of these associations real shortly. And, you know, you might want to be careful. You might want to tread lightly. Because see me, the interesting thing about a person like me, I don't anger easily. But some of my associations, they don't think like I think, right? They don't think like I think. You know what I mean? They get angrier a lot faster because they're protective. Just like I'm protective of them, they're protective of me, right? So they get angrier a lot faster than I will. And, sometimes in anger, things happen. People take some very real crucial legal action. And, next thing you know, you find yourself in a situation that you can't get yourself out of simply because you didn't realize that, you know what I mean? It's more to me than meets the eye. I keep telling y'all, I just look like this. I just look like this, y'all. Stop playing. Yo, go about your merry way. You know what I mean? And go learn how to do some things, proper. You know what I mean? Learn how to do things the right way. I didn't get here overnight. I've been doing what I do for almost 15 years now. I didn't get here overnight. I had to earn this. You pay your dues. Pay your dues. Earn it. Earn it. Stop making enemies. You making enemies you don't even see. Stop that. It's dangerous. And I had to learn that the hard way myself. It's dangerous. Be careful. I'm not telling you anything I haven't been through myself. Be careful. Sometimes your mouth will write a check that your ass can't cash. I'm telling you. Stop it. Because what you don't understand is the level of associations and relationships I have, bruh, I wouldn't even have to spend money on legal expenses to finish you. People will do that on a strength. Because they understand that, what I bring to the table is far more valuable than running you over. You see what I'm saying? In defense of me, in protection of me, in protection of my name, my brand. Be careful. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. Yo, listen, this is a celebration anyway, because I'm very excited to, be able to finally begin to stretch my legs and allow people to see who I am and the depth and level of the work I do, for our community. So y'all keep watching. You know what I mean? Y'all keep watching the level up. Keep watching, what's happening around here. And, I'm going to continue to do what I do for y'all because that's what's important. You know what I mean? Which is economic empowerment, business development, financial literacy. You know what I mean? And fighting for social justice and criminal justice reform, because those things are very important. And, we have to take a 360 approach on this thing if we're going to really see some real progress and some real change in our community. So, I'm actively involved in various different areas to bring that to bear in the best way that I can. You know what I mean? So, as always, continue to like, subscribe, follow, share this content with anybody that you think can benefit, because the more eyes that we get on this content, the more people can be helped, the more people can receive the benefit, and the more people can begin to achieve the things they kind of want to achieve in their lives. You know what I mean? But never forget, you can watch 1,000 videos, you can read 1,000,000 books, you can't read experience. And one thing about it, if you're not going to put the work behind the reading and the watching of the videos, it still ain't going to work out for you. You got to work for it. You got to be just as diligent in the work as you do in the watching of the videos. All right. I'm always here to help where I can. I am. I always respond. I may not get back to you right away, but I'm pretty responsive overall. So again, I appreciate y'all as always. I gotta, turn and focus on some other things right now, some other endeavors. But I just wanted to take some time. So I'll likely go live later tonight because I want to get back to the business of the business, which is benefiting the community and putting out this hashtag for the free knowledge. You know what I mean? So I'll see y'all a little bit later. All right. I'll holla.